Happy Monday. This is for my Stellium Pisces, which is 3 or more placements, especially in a house of one sign. Pisces. I have slept so much in the last 2 days to ward off the disturbance that has been coming through. I want to talk about it because they turned the CERN machines on, you know, and I could feel it because it lives in my mountain, one location here in the United States. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't want to get, you know. Cool. So I'm pulling some energy cards. One flew in my lap. Sacred Reverence. Card number 47, which breaks down to a master number 11. And Spirit has got big messages, and I might have to do a two-parter just because there's so much information. And I think that's why I've been sleeping and lucid dreaming and, you know, a lot of messages that come through. And then I have a whole nother project that I started that is sitting to the side as I look at about my angel cards. To say I'm a little overwhelmed right now. So let's get some more. So Sacred Reverence fell out on its own. And let's see what else we can get out of this. Because there's Power of Purpose. Number 9. My Stelliums, you are the disruptors. And this could even apply to, you know, other Stelliums, but definitely my Pisces, because you've been hidden in plain sight for so long. Perfect harmony. Another 11. Great and full. Number 4. It's going to overflow soon. Get 3 more. For 7. All right. 2. Number 46. Number 1. The Uncharted Sea. This is where you're headed. It's going to feel so uncomfortable you're not going to know what to do it yourself. But it's to push you to your next endeavor. Number 5. A tall tale. Somebody's going to come in with a tall tale and try to bamboozle you, but you're going to see right through it. Number 8. Because you, and I don't mean this bad, Pisces, because we all do it. And I'm telling you, because we have such big hearts, because we have such giving nature, that we let a lot of people just kind of do their thing and don't say much. And then we quietly, you know, exit, and then they don't understand why. And let's hold on 1 minute, please. Hold on. Okay. Then we have number 49, 13 or 4, another 4, willing release. Have you released it? That was number 7, but we have one sticking out, so we're going to take it. You are beyond the ordinary. Look at the glasses. Look at, just missing the yellow. In the bottom we go. Let it go. So, as always, there's some of us Pisces that hold on to shit for too long and don't, you know, do anything about it and don't feel it. And until you feel it and let it, you know, through the body, you can't release it. That's just how this shit works. So, let's get into, I have other cards pulled. It might be in the part 2 and some of these. And some of these. And of course a fairy gem. But I have lots written down. And it just, and it came through Some from me, some from 2 readers, and then some more just channeling. So it was never about the money. It was about the reciprocal partnership or contract. That's what you were looking for. And if you're a single Pisces, which many of us are right now, you know what I'm talking about. And what people don't understand, when a Pisces loves, they love with everything. And will give you everything, and will do everything, and will even give you 120 million billion chances. But once they're done, and they walk away, and they don't want to talk to you anymore. They don't want to make it right anymore because they've been making it right with themselves that whole time. So out of the 8 billion people on this planet, only 38.5 million have souls. What does that tell you? The rest are soulless or programmed. You are the master alchemist, the unconditional love, the spiritual warriors, the masters of the ascended masters. Did you hear what I just said? You are the masters of the ascended masters. Orion's belt has been your protection. I have seen it almost every clear night. I've already learned my lesson with you. That's your response to anybody that tries to come back. Because you've already learned. You don't need to. And then there was a song by J.D. Steele, Tell the Devil I'm Busy. Go listen to it. I'm telling you. It's beautiful. You're living the truth. Change your notifications. Now, for any Pisces, because we're very guilty of it, until we decide to actually do something to warrant all the overthinking and overload and over everything that we get, the biggest thing that I did for myself that has changed how I respond in this world is to change the notifications for all social media to off. Why do you do that? Because you schedule out time just like you do everything else, and you fit it into your day of when you're going to do that kind of stuff. Now, if it's work related, that's a different story, but on the weekends you shouldn't be constantly on your phone. You should be present in what you're doing. And that's where we as Pisces, we are outstanding multitaskers. But then we never self-care or things like that. Yesterday was all about that for me. So, change notifications to off. You decide when and how often you respond. It's your phone. Create a schedule. Schedule you for a full service day. And you know what I mean by that. You are the main character. Why? Because you give good advice. And this is from Meg. These are some notes I took from her on one of the last videos she did, the Draconic Priestess. And these are the things that I heard from her. Your guidance is successful. Your perception prior of you was swayed. You're bigger and more grand. You're following your passions. You're following your intuition. You're a feisty thing. You've been through a lot. And people won't step to you any longer because they know the lessons that you have learned and the things that you have done to get where you are right now. They know they have to come correct or just not even to bother. And they can just continue to watch and just, that's okay. There's no bullshit. It's a no bullshit zone. You're creating and you're maintaining and you're loving your life. And you honestly, I had a fellow coworker that had discovered something just recently that her home didn't feel. A Pisces sanctuary home has to feel like them, or you're not going to feel comfortable in it. You have to have things in it and decorations, and however you are as you personally, whether you go down to the nth degree with detail or you just like the mix of colors or whatever the hell it is that you do. My house is me, totally, in every room, and my cats. Do things my way. Now those were a little bit more of what Meg had to say, but then some things that were thrown in of my own. It says, do things my way. Dropped other people's burdens. You've become very, very lightful. There's no repetitive cycles. You're a down-to-earth beauty, and you're a trendsetter. You protect your own peace, and you create your own happiness. You see the beauty in the pain. That's where we thrive. We know that there's a lesson on the other side of it, and we try to understand why some things are happening. And if you're not there, then this isn't for you. This is for my advanced Stellium Pisces who have done the work on themselves to get them to the place that they're finally realizing, might be better off by myself or the right person. And if they don't show up in this lifetime, you're going to be perfectly fine, right? The pain did not break you. Now, these are some of the things that I heard. You are a starseed with fairy fae blood. The little tricksters. The little... They don't see it coming until it happens. The planning that you've done. They only saw the insecurities. Your awareness threatens them because you see what they're hiding from the world, meaning other people. Lots of pages, guys, so like I said, it's probably going to be a two-parter. Their social hierarchy collapses when you see through them. They can't accept your brilliance. You're dangerous to their lies. What does this kind of intelligence look like? I'm going to tell you. You're quieter. You're deeper. You're more surgical. I like that one. You're really listening. You see the patterns in their true intentions. You clock that right away. You read a room immediately when you walk in. It's the way you solve problems and always have backup problems. Plans for the problems, I should say. You see all the angles. You mapped out 17 outcomes, which is truth. But you're the kind of smart that can't be controlled or measured. They're having a hard time. All these scientists and people, you don't fit in a nice little box that they can put a label on you. You don't engage debates to look smart or clever. Read that one again. You don't engage debates to look smart or clever. You only engage when you know your answers speak truth. You value needed in your exchanges. There's got to be some sort of value for you to exchange. You're completely content in your own reality every mother effing day. I love living there. Your self-contained brilliance. You can't be controlled by ego. So fucking true. Can't predict your moves and don't take the bait of other people. You processed your triggers years ago. Oh, I have. Oh my goodness. The things that used to trigger me. Spread the good vibes. You did the internal work. You make complex things look simple. You bring the complex things to layman terms and then explain them with elegance. You're smart and don't need them. You don't need permission. You built your own reality. I sure the fuck did. I moved states away. Started over in a little town that I absolutely adore, and there's nobody here to sabotage it because I didn't know anybody when I got here. And now I know almost the entire town, of course, and all the people that own them and all the everything. And of course, you're always going to have those people somewhere. But you know what they are? They're accepting. It's a no bullshit, I know kind of town. Food is better at your own table because it is real, raw, open, and comforting all at once. You're thriving all on your own in truth. You fulfilled on your own. You're not mediocre. You already played small and it almost killed you. You became your true self by accepting you. That's a tough one. You became your true self by accepting you. You process information faster than they can manipulate it. Uh-huh. You ask questions. You can sit in silence for a long time. Oh, my Lord. I sure can. That was the biggest thing for me. I call it learning to sit on my hands and shut up. The external validation is not needed. You trust your own judgment. You can adapt and learn anything. You overcome anything. You're a generalist who operates in multiple domains. You understand their fields. You're better at learning, adapting. You're a chameleon in the summary of the zodiac. You are the kind of smart that makes smart people question themselves. You are a benchmark. Let's roll some dice. And then I'm going to go into part 2, but let's see what we got. I got 4, 7. Mercury. Speak up. Sag, number 7. North Node. Stellium Pisces, you're in your North Node. Got Sag twice. Aquarius. And 7 and 9. 7, 9th house. 7 and 9, 16, 7. Spiritual. You've been on your spiritual path. We'll be back for part 2.